We're in Sparta Mountain Wildlife Management Area. There have been, for the last 6 or 7 years, some small projects here, some small clear cuts along the power lines and in some other special habitats. Now there's a proposal to greatly expand all this forestry activity. And some of the species that they're proposing that we need to do forestry projects for are species that are abundant statewide. They don't need to be managed here in Sparta Mountain.
So it's about the wildlife, but it's also about forest health. A middle-aged forest is largely the same, and that makes it more susceptible to disease and pests. So we need to diversify the age class and the structure of the forest to ensure that the forest is healthy and there for generations to come, and also to provide habitat for this diversity of wildlife.
Something's wrong here, because the way this mountain has been characterized as 60 to 90 years old with total uniformity is incorrect, and this site should never have been a place where there should have been logging.
There's a deep body of science and a wide-ranging group of experts that support the work that we've done, and yet here in New Jersey we have folks that don't seem to be familiar with that research and the evidence that suggests the forest isn't in the best health and condition.
70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 75 years. This idea that people have to come here and make this forest healthy again is completely absurd. The forest is becoming more healthy on its own because it's been left alone for well over 100 years.
The suggestion that we're going in and selectively removing big old trees is patently false. We're targeting the middle-aged forest and removing those trees to create young forest habitat. For folks that aren't familiar with these projects, they seem big and significant, but in the context of forest stewardship and creating wildlife habitat, these are small, low-impact projects that leave some trees behind.
But here in New Jersey, we don't have enough base of a forest to be just jumping on board this young forest initiative, because we have too many other rare species that depend upon the small patches of mature forest that we've been protecting with our Green Acres money for the last 50 years.
We're trying to do this very carefully, very thoughtfully. We're happy to make adjustments and tweaks to do it better, but we have got to do something. We can't let the forest disappear and the species disappear.